Get me 2 poached eggs and some homemade hollandaise sauce with a good old cuppa. Good morning from the 808 breakfast banter. Woo! Background music coming in. Good morning, team. Happy hump day. We're here. Last day of level 3. Am I right?
Last day.
We're heading into level 2. Come join the banter this morning, fam. Grab your brekkie, grab your cuppa, grab your yarns. Got a goodie set for today. How are you this morning, my brother?
Yeah, really good, man. Really good. I've come up with a hack, right? Because I've been eating Nutri-Grain.
Hacks.
Right?
I love
completely
hacks.
unhealthy, but like it's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, during the banter the last couple of days, I'm like, so I don't put a lot of milk in my cereal.
Yeah.
But I'm usually getting like a little bit of milk left over. I'm like, fuck, this is like a waste. I'm just gonna keep the box here and just keep filling it up.
Until the milk's gone.
Until the milk is gone.
Hack.
And I've worked out twice already this morning. So you know what? I can.
Yes, you can, and you're crushing it with your Nutri-Grain. Epic. What have we got for the plan for this morning, brother?
All right, my team. So today, morning, Liv. Man, she's going gangster, by the way. Shout out to you, Liv.
You guys are smashing it.
You are unbelievable. She sent me her and Tony did a workout called Carol Baskin, and it was 100 rounds of like, I think it was like 1 burpee, 2 something or other, 3 something or other, 4 something or other. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it worked out to be 100, 200, 300, 400. Just off and I think they did it like on a Zoom chat.
Damn.
I was like, you guys are gangster. That was awesome.
Straight up.
Got a shout out to you, Liv and Tony.
That's the keeping the village strong type of feels. All of you. That's me.
I tell you what, I got to start. I got to up. That's why I did 2 workouts this morning. I better up my game before everyone comes back in. Kick my ass. What we got on today, team? What we got? We're going to keep it a little bit lighthearted today. Last day of lockdown. So what I want you guys to do is that we're going to each share a funny story about our lives back in the past. It could be during lockdown or whatever, just to kind of keep it a bit lighthearted. We are then going to talk a little bit about what if you could get any vehicle in the world, what would you get? I had this chat with my son last night. He just wanted a blue car. I was trying to go like, yeah, but would you have like this? No, I just want a blue car. Yeah. So I kind of want to know, well, what car would you guys have? So we're going to chat about that. We've got the who would win in a fight, the sports person edition. For example, it could be David Tua versus Mike Tyson. Who would win in that fight?
Yeah.
So we're going to chat about that. And we'll probably talk any questions that come up about sort of level 2 and how that's going to impact you. We'll probably bring that up as well. So that is what is on today's show. Make sure you join in.
Yeah, hard. I am trying to think of a funny story about me. Oh, see, I feel like people remember these stories and they have to tell the story. So if you know a funny story about me, jump on the banter. Chief's going to share the link.
We have to share right now. But we all know the funny story about you that's popular with an 808.
The headbutt.
No, there's that too.
National.
No,
Everyone already knows that story. We got exposed.
I know, but it's still damn funny, bro. Like it's still one of the funniest stories ever. Like,
I actually speaking of that nationals, I found a picture of that story too, Danny D. I found the photo of you and Dan on when I was combing out. Funny enough.
Is that the one that Dan's teabagging your head?
Yes. And I was like, oh God, this is instant memories of that nationals.
Yeah.
I it's kind of funny though, because I feel like it's the influence of alcohol that creates these stories. But I'm pretty funny straight off the bat anyway. Like,
there's a common theme here, right? There's a common theme with you. You touch a bit of alcohol, boom skis.
Well, in this FU Brendan and Becky situations, dead sober. I was just
what is that about? By the way,
I was just trying to get. We just finished a tournament with the Sevens girls. We were at Green Lane Macca's, and the new Cookie Time ice cream had or McFlurry had just come out, and I mean, everyone's all for the Cookie Time, and then added into a McFluzz, and then boom. So it was just released, and it was only released out on Uber Eats. So we were like, but on the Green Lane McDonald's, they said that they were selling them. So we were like, oh, let's try our luck. And I took the girls down in the car. I think it was all the senior girls, and then like politely asked, like, can we have a cookie time McFlurry? And the girl was like, we're not selling them like over the counter. They're only on Uber Eats. And I was like, oh, like, but this is the Becky. She was giving us a bit of attitude, and I was like, all right, can I just like, come on? I saw someone else. Okay, I may have changed the story a little bit, but I was like, I saw someone else walking out with a cookie time McFlurry, and I heard that they were getting it from here. And then they were like, oh yeah, okay, well maybe we should. And then the manager came, and that was Brendan, and he was like, no, we're not doing this here. And he was kind of like a RuPaul, wanted to be on RuPaul drag queen runway. And I was just like, all right then. And then all the girls were sitting there like, oh God. And then I was like, can I speak to your manager? I did a Karen. I asked to speak to the manager. And then the girls were just like, lost it. We still got denied. But anyways, by the time we left, I was like, fuck you, Brendan, and fuck you, Becky. Excuse my language for the morning. But that's that story for the Green Lane Maccas, because they wouldn't give us a cookie time McFluzz.
Oh, rough.
I'm sure anyone like Kendall would agree, when they don't get your McDonald's order, right? You're going to be a Karen and walk back inside. Oh, yeah. And that story. First night out.
I don't know the story.
First night out. So Channel's just put up the side note, remember the shit on the side of Fee's car after dinner. This is, I think, my first night out with the 808 Sculpt ladies. And we all went out for dinner to Jack Tar, and it was good. This was the night that my friend Autumn, my girl, was like, you know what? Let's just get some tequila shots before dinner. So there's a photo of me, Lucy, and Autumn having a tequila shot. Anyways, we park up down at the waterfront. And so Jack Tar's down that bit. And we park by the seafood place. Thought it would be sweet as. We end up going to dinner, having drinks, getting a little bit tipsy, ended up coming back. So it was me, Lucy, Fee, and Autumn. Yep. And I'm not even kidding. It wasn't even dog poo. It was like human. Someone took a full-on poo next to the car. Like full-on.
Like in the gutter.
Yeah, like we weren't in the gutter. We were in like car parks, you know, when all the cars are parked next to each other. Yeah, so someone's gone in between our car and then that car and just taking a shit. And it was like toilet paper. They had toilet paper. And like we were like, no, that can't be, surely not. That has to be human. Like we were buzzed out. Like I'm pretty sure I took some Instagram videos and I was sending it to everyone because we were buzzed out about how much like that poo, and that was just wrong.
Wow.
Christina. Yeah, so that's that story.
Took a handle drink off a tray my future son-in-law walked past with. Turned out to be Mount Gay rum with a thimble of coconut. So sick. So that family,
yeah.
Right, you know how Autumn and that can drink some piss? That family can drink some piss.
True. I love how proud we are that we can sink some piss, eh?
Well, not me. I can't. Everyone knows I can't. Everyone seen me after 2 drinks. I'm like, I take Uncle Chief to bed. And I have been like that my whole life. You give me 2 drinks and I am good night nurse. I am incredibly bad at drinking.
There it is. Look, you can see like the spew on my jumper as well. Like, there.
Look how straight my posture is. I'm really stoked with that.
You looking at the photo of you teabagging me, and all you can think about is your posture.
Well, look at it, because it doesn't look like that now.
Look at you. But the only time you fools will be in that position. Damn it. So yes, I found those archives, and that was a good night. That was a great night. And like I said before, no one has ever seen me in that state, so count yourself lucky. Okay?
Oh god! Wow, very funny. Now, see, you have way better stories than me, bro.
Come on, I know you got some good army ones. The army boys always have good stories.
Well, it's funny enough. I was actually, I'll tell 2 stories.
Go on.
Now, one is a drinking story, one is not. So I'll tell the drinking story first. So you know, the Wellington Sevens used to always be like huge parties, and this was when I was based in Trentham. It was like 2004, I think 2004, like 2007. I was in Trentham camp, and I loved it. Trentham was amazing.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was in barracks my first year there, and I got to befriend a couple of the caterers, so some of the cooks and the chefs and that.
Yeah.
And we used to play rugby league together. But we were broke, we were just baggies. We were broke as hell, and we were like, man, like we live payday to payday, which was like every fortnight. Every baggie does this, and we were literally running on a smell of an oily rag, and we're like, we only had like 10. We did that like $10 between us to go get gas to be able to afford the car.
Those are the hacks, yeah.
Yeah, but we had to park miles away because we couldn't afford parking in town. So we parked like 2.5, 3 k's away from town, and then walked in. It was like super stupid. Anyway, and we timed it so that it was as the Sevens crowd was leaving the stadium to come into town. It was like raucous and it's like huge party. And we got into a place called the Grand, which is in the middle of Courtney Place. It's like a 3-story building. Yeah. We had like maybe $30 between 4 of us. Like we had like literally no money. We were like buying one drink and sharing it. Trying to pick up skirt and shit, and we were just really bad. And anyway, this turned out to be one of my best nights ever. Someone had set the fire alarm off, right, in the bar. Yeah, in the pub, right? And it's 3-story pub, so everyone fled out to the streets. And we all went down, and it's like there's, I don't know, a couple of thousand people in the middle of Courtney Place. The fire trucks can't get in, but some dickhead had pulled it, and they realized that had happened. Anyway, one of my mates, I think his name is Wayne Asher, goes, we want to be the first ones in. Let's go straight upstairs. And I was kind of like, I don't know, man, I might go home. He's like, no, just follow my lead. Anyway, we were one of the first ones in, just because we had a stand straight up the 3rd level. Yeah. We went straight up to the bar, and there's like everyone who had bought drinks had just left them there. There's like 15 or 20 drinks. Yeah. Went out onto the balcony, and we got toast. We got absolutely hammered for free.
That I love those.
Yeah, it was like the ultimate hack.
Yeah, like that was I'm not gonna lie, some of my proudest moments in Aussie, and like me and my best mate Taz, we would have $20 to go out on, but we would manage to get like club all night, get wasted and manage to get home, and we would like, we only had $20. How did that happen? And it was like scenarios like your mate saying, let's go upstairs and get all the drinks.
Yeah, and I was like, this is the and we like, and then, and the funny thing is that we didn't know what was in the drinks. Yeah. So literally, like, I'm gonna have that. Yeah, some of it was beer, right? It's like a handle of beer or whatever. But some of it was like, these a Long Island. We didn't know we were 24. We didn't know what that was. So we're like, and we were like, yeah. And because those people who had bought the drinks didn't go back up there, so it was like free drinks, and we just got slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered. The hardest part was that we didn't have. We were so drunk we couldn't drive home, so we had to. So there's 4 of us army guys in this little like Mazda 323 hatchback, all asleep like on top of each other, like
drunk as. We had no water, so when we wake up in the morning, we all had the dry horrors, grumpy as hell. We drove back to camp, got to camp, but it was between breakfast and lunch, so it was like 10 o'clock, and we got no money. So for 2 hours, we were real angry because we were so hungry. And we just sat there waiting for lunch. And then we would go to lunch and we ate, and then we got all happy again. But it was one of the funniest nights, one of the best nights, and we did it pretty much for free. That's the best. Yeah, I love the part where you like just think about how fun it is at the moment, and like, yeah, let's get drunk, but you're not thinking about how you're getting home. And the aftermath of that, like, those missions are the worst.
I can imagine someone running in the morning, right, at the like behind Courtney Place, a couple K where we were parked. I think it's like up by, I don't even know what it's called. Is it Johnsonville? Anyway, up towards the zoo, like we were that way. Someone running past in the morning and would have just seen 4 army dudes crashed out. They've probably gone home and you gotta check this out. Like, look at these dickies. And we're like cold. And this is back in the day when we had like, remember parachute pants?
No, and don't tell me that you wore them.
Yeah, fucking Avery did. Yeah, we wore these parachute pants. They were like hyper baggy. And I had Timberland boots. This is what I wore. Right? I had Timberland boots. I had these parachute pants. I want to say they were crafty pants.
I feel like were they like cargo
that or
pants?
Billabong or some shit like that. And then I had a polo shirt, right, with the collar up. Yeah, I was that dick.
I could imagine.
Yeah,
walking around.
Yeah,
yeah.
An idiot and a half.
That was so story.
That was a really good night, and you know, I look back then. I thought I had no. I was single for a long time.
And you wonder why, eh? Honestly,
it's like shit. So yeah, so that's my funny story for today. I don't know if I'll tell you the other one. That was good enough, I think.
Carly's put up a good hack for girls that go out. The ultimate girl hack: put a bride to be in a sash on when you go to town, and every guy buys her a drink. And then we can pass the sash around when we go to every bar. Even more of a hack.
Yeah, that pretty much is, because that's true.
Yeah, that is actually really good. Do you know what's actually quite entertaining for me? And this is probably not really nice, but how watching a guy work for buying a girl a drink, that's so entertaining for me. Like, just, the smooth. Are you the smooth guy that comes up and is like, have you already got the drink in your hand, or are you doing that? I'll get you a drink. Like, those types of guys that are like, oh, hey, how you going? Or how's your night going?
Oh, like the smooth criminals, the ones that kind of
like I look at guys and I'm like, bro, that ain't gay. Like, I'm actually gonna write a book on teaching guys some game. Straight up, I'm gonna write an ebook.
But it obviously works because they keep doing it.
But to the girls that are thirsty as F.
But that's who they're going for. They're not like, I mean, you're not, if you're the type of guy, right, that goes out.
You may as well put some money in a vending machine.
Yeah, but if you're a guy that goes out to do that, what you just described, you're not going out to find the next Mrs. You. It's like you're going out to find the next person that will stay with you for 8 hours. And that is it.
That's the truth.
Yeah, that's it. Like, that's literally, and then whatever girl that falls for that line is literally doing the same thing. They're probably the ones going out pantyless, or like have talked to their girlfriends and gone, "Hey, I'm not coming home tonight.
Yeah,
I'm going to work tonight."
Oh,
yeah, girls do that. Guys do that. Like, it's like you did legit.
This is true, and it's even more entertaining watching the girl try hustle a free drink. That's even more entertaining. But going back on that book, though, don't worry, I got you, fellas. I got you. Auntie Mo's got you. My nephews will be walking around pulling girls like
all day.
Handy.
All right, team. If you could have any type of vehicle, so I had this chat with my son Neo last night, and he just couldn't get out of the fact that he just wants a blue car, and it had to be a sky blue car. And I was like, dude, you can't get a sky blue car. It's like the color of this drink bottle, right? No self-respecting guy is going to have a sky blue car.
Why?
You can have a dark blue car, but don't get a sky blue car. Come on.
Why? Why not? He might have liked that color.
Yeah, I would pick on you. I would pick on my son if he had a sky blue car. But what I want to know is, if you could pick any vehicle, what would you have? Like
any brand or like any
vehicle.
Like, okay, so my go-to when I was younger, when I was younger was a Mini. I always wanted just a black Mini. I just like, that was my, even still now, I'm like, a vintage Mini, that would be my go-to. Here's Kenny's story. I remember a girl asked me to buy her a drink and said yes, but I had no money, so I asked the bro and he had no money, so we left.
You can imagine him. You can imagine he'd be like, yeah, I'll get you a drink. And he'd be like, bro, you got any money? Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. No, I could imagine like him and his boy standing up against the wall, and then the girl comes up and is like, hey, you want to buy me a drink? And he's like, oh, and then all the boys are like, oh, he's in. And then he turns around, bro, can you buy us a drink? Oh, I got no money. Oh, I just got to go to the car. And then, what are we going to do? We can't go back in. That was good, Kenny. But anyways, going back to cars, I would, vintage Mini, a black one, and then it changed from Mini to VW, and then V-dub to like the V-dub van. So those are probably like my classics of cars that I've always just thought about and wanted. Bright yellow GTS. Have you driven that?
She's fucking sick. I went and picked up Taylor and Neo in it. Yeah, I borrowed it one day when she was up training with Liam.
Yeah,
I was like, "Fuck, I need to go pick up the kids," and she goes, "Yeah, take the car." It's like it fucking flew, and I didn't fly. Like I was literally driving the speed limit, but as soon as you touch the accelerator, it was like, yeah. I was like, what? Yep, that's a car.
But yes, these Cybertrucks. I've been watching Elon Musk videos, and I couldn't get over just like you can sit there and charge your phone and then playing games at the steering wheel, like driving games, and the car's not going. Like,
did you see that when they launched it, it was a complete screw up and they got the lighting all that wrong?
Really?
Yeah, if you go watch Elon Musk Cybertruck launch, and he completely screws up the launch of it. He actually just opened his Tesla factory in California where they've got a lockdown rule and he's not allowed to open. He's gone and opened it and then went on social media saying, "Come and arrest me."
He's a good guy. I rate him. He's weird, but he's good. Massive Ford Ranger. I couldn't imagine you one of those. V-dub van for the win. For the win. All the new Tritons are mean. What have you got? What would you get, bro? What would your car be?
A tractor.
An old man tractor, eh? Could you imagine the bro chief, everyone? Could you imagine him rocking up to 808? With some hay in his mouth.
Okay, I mean, if I was to have a vehicle, I'd get an H1 Hummer, right? Like fully decked out, the old school military style H1 Hummers with the big ass shoes and sneaky 50 cal machine gun at the top. Like I'd have that. But what I've always wanted, right, is a tractor. The old school tractor, not one of the big cabs, but the old school ones that you sit there, right, and you kind of like, and you got the big wheels, and you go about 5K an hour.
One more time. I don't think anyone saw it. How was it?
If you didn't see my tractor impersonation. A tractor's fucking dope. Imagine an old international tractor and you're rocking down Old Albany Highway and everyone's stuck behind you beeping your horn and you're sitting there, maybe with your beanie on or something.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Cheeky card out the side.
Oh, God. Amazing. We could sticker that up with all the 808 stickers. Me.
Yeah.
Imagine rocking up to a comp. Take all the car parks. All good. We'll have a hay bale attached.
Oh, it would be epic. You can even have like a flat deck off the back that you tow and everyone's sitting on hay bales drinking piss. Rocking up to a comp.
Yep, that's a winner, all right.
Yeah. Actually,
Keep on the tractor.
Is the tractor? Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, a real quick funny story about tractor. So a friend of mine, Corey Thorne, we were I can't remember where it is. It's Mangakarumia, I think, up north. We were celebrating a 40th. We were like 18, and for some reason, like late at night, we're like, "Man, where's Corey? Can't find him." Freaked out. His car's gone. Shit, he's gone driven somewhere drunk. So we jumped in with the dad and we went looking for him. We went around a few corners and all of a sudden saw his car like in a ditch, vertical. Yeah. And we're like, "What the? Oh no, he's injured." So we went and had a look. No, he's not there. And then we can hear this like noise in the distance. So we drove a little bit further around. He had crashed his car, jumped the fence, hot-wired an old international tractor, and then continued on his journey with no lights on a road, driving a tractor at like 1 a.m. And I was like, forever since then, like seeing that sight, we pulled him obviously and got him off the tractor. I was like, I want a tractor.
Out of all the things that you could have, a tractor.
Yeah.
That's fair enough though. That's cool.
Yeah, give me a tractor. So that's what I would have. Oh, or an H1 Hummer.
Yeah, and those are the army ones, eh?
Yeah, but the square back ones, so not the ones with.
Do they fit on the road?
Yeah.
Will that fit on the road?
Yeah.
It just looks way too big.
Oh, they've got a really wide wheelbase and they're really uncomfortable to drive. Like when we drove them in Afghan, they're not like the most comfortable thing because basically, there's literally like a meter gap between you and the passenger.
Yeah.
Because the big fucking drivetrain sits right in the middle. There's like a big sort of thing over here, and that's where the drivetrain comes through. So you literally drive like that, and you can't see the person on that side. So if we got shot on the right, There's no way you can climb over.
Ah, why would they have such a thing?
But those things are bulletproof. Like not much can get through a Hummer.
True.
Yeah,
True.
They're basically walking steel cauldrons.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Hummers are the one.
All right, team, send us through your who would win sports edition. Who
would win in a fight? Yeah. Between Mike Tyson and what did you say? Mike Tyson and David Tua. Funny though, quick story. Mike Tyson's training again. Did you see all those training videos that he's put out?
Yeah, well, he actually said David Tua is one of the only fighters.
He's what?
He said David Tua is one of the only fighters he would fight because he's never been knocked down.
Wow, that'll be a good one to watch. But who would we got? Mike Tyson or David Tua?
It'd be Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
he's just crazy. Too fast.
He's too crazy,
and he can take a shot. I would like to see Lisa Carrington.
Ooh, yeah.
Lisa Carrington versus Sarah Ulmer.
Oh, those are some OG Olympians right there.
Yeah.
I'd go Lisa Carrington. I'll go Lisa Carrington.
Would you?
Yeah. Have you not seen her shoulders, G?
Yeah, but I would imagine Sarah Ulmer's like Chun-Li from Street Fighter with the legs and got the yeah. But she's got the big thighs,
right? The what? What have you got?
Yeah. Hey man, on my
sound effect, edit that. You sound like a baby dolphin. Okay, Carly's got Aaron Smith or TJ.
TJ.
Yeah, I reckon TJ would win in a fight.
Out.
I watch Aaron Smith.
Smiling.
Yeah, that would be annoying. What about Aaron Smith and Piri Whippu?
Piri Whippu, hands down.
Aaron Smith, Justin Marshall.
Justin Marshall. Aaron Smith's tough, but Justin Marshall.
Justin Marshall's not my jam, eh? Anyways, we don't need to talk about.
He probably eats mama.
Yeah, probably. Who else have we got? Valerie Adams versus. I feel like she has to take on. Yeah, Balmerina. I reckon that'll be some heavy hitters, and it'll probably pay more than a men's fight.
If they were at their peak, I would have to go Beatrice.
Yeah,
I reckon Beatrice would take it.
Beatrice,
and I've heard some pretty funny stories about Beatrice Balmerina at the Olympics that I don't know if we could talk about at 8:08 in the morning, but
yeah, she sounds like fun. Who else have we got?
Well, she hunted a lot of Fijian boys down. I can tell you that.
I could imagine. What would you do at the Olympics, bro?
Apparently that's all they do.
Yeah, I'm like
they get like hot dog.
Apparently, like last Olympics, when like all the sevens girls, I was just following all their stories, and like they were seeing Kobe, they were seeing like the American like real famous people just chilling, and I was like, whoa, what else would you do? Who would win in a fight between? I want some girls. Who's some girls? Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey and Chun-Li. I'm thinking Street Fighter.
Okay. Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Versus Becky Lynch from WWE.
Oh, I'd probably go Ronda. She's more experienced.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'd say so as well.
What about Ronda Rousey and China from WWE?
China
was so like, whoa.
Yeah, she was ahead of her time actually. Yeah, and then she left and went to porn movies. Yeah, I've actually watched it. So because she was with Triple H, and then they were actually a physical couple, and then when Triple H moved on to Stephanie McMahon. China then started dating X-Pac from D-Generation X.
Yeah.
Yeah, long story. And they got into drugs real bad. But not long after she did that, she got released by WWE, and she did the independent circuit in wrestling. and couldn't make the same money because she was on like almost 7 figures as an athlete. She's the only female to this day that's done the Royal Rumble and won it. And she's, she ended up doing three or four porn movies. They're called One Night in China, Volume 1, One Night in China, Volume 2. Yeah.
Did you watch them?
She killed herself. Yeah. Because she actually wasn't Asian. She was Hispanic.
That's right. But she was on the roids, eh?
Oh yeah, hard. Yeah. Yeah. And Vince McMahon was the one that supplied her.
Wow.
Yeah, they all were doing it. And then he got indicted in 2003 or 2004 by the by the FBI on sports performance enhancing drugs. But he got acquitted because the two people that they got to testify were drug addicts. And they just managed to avoid. So
was nothing held up, eh?
God, that is useless information to know.
I know.
It has no bearing on my life. I don't know how I know that, but there you go.
The guy that knows all the wrestling info and goss, ask him. Anyways, Serena Williams and Ronda Rousey. That's a good one, Cole.
Serena's a diva.
You reckon? I reckon she'd
stand her. She's an amazing athlete.
Ronda would be able to navigate around Serena, but I reckon Serena would, if she learned how to use her legs, ruthless.
Yeah, she'd get knocked out.
Who have we got on the next one? Who's Richie vs. Megan?
Olympic World Edition.
Oh, you mean Megan Signal and Richie Patterson? I reckon Megan. Megan she'll win in a fight.
Roll them.
Yeah, hard. So Rock and John
Cena. John Cena, I think you mean. Shit, Kenyon. I got to speak English and write it. The Rock.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's done it properly. Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, hands down.
I feel like that would be probably like The Rock, John Cena, and Stone Cold Steve Austin would probably be like my heroes of WWE. Like if you go generations, I'll go Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then I'll go The Rock, and then John Cena. But in this instance, I'll go John Cena just because,
There's actually a new documentary coming out about the Undertaker called The Last Ride, and it's about his last
incoming call. Who's that?
Yeah. My mate Bevan.
Oh.
It's called The Last Ride. It's a 5-part mini series. I think they're doing it on Facebook, coming out on Facebook. Yeah. Basically, it says when he lost the streak.
True.
Yeah, it's about that.
Anyway, Steve.
Yeah.
Some more unimportant information about wrestling.
Stone Cold. Hogan's a bitch.
Hogan was more of the actor.
Hogan's a dick.
Hit us with your numbers, team.
Yeah. Send us your numbers, team. Last day of level 3.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm going to sing a lot of you guys today, dropping my gear off. Boy, I'll be checking it as well to make sure there's no rust or stuff on it.
Oh, about that. Nah, jokes. I've been looking after mine. Hit us with your numbers, team. We'll get this quote of the day done.
45.
Colt 45. Colt 45, 268. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the bar after dark, smoke that. No one knows that song. I bet everyone knows that song. Page 45. I think we've had page 45.
Okay, let's go 43.
Yeah, because we've done 44 as well. Oh, we've done this one as well.
49.
49. 40. We're getting through the pages, team. 49. Quote of the day for hump day today, last day of level 3. Settle your dreams afore you ride them. I don't know how to say this word properly.
Settle your dreams afore you ride them. Right.
You get it? I get the settle your dreams, but
I think it might just be an old English way of saying before.
Yeah, true. Okay. That's a good way to put it.
I don't know. I mean,
Who's good at?
For those that are good at England, do you know what that means? What a 4 means? I could probably Google it right now.
I bet you it is what you just said. But if it is, settle your dreams before you ride them. Yes.
Before. It's a preposition.
So it's like a proper way of saying it. That's a good one. Page 49. I'll get that up. Make that relatable to everyone.
Get that up. Remember, team, we will still be live tomorrow after. Should I have 2 classes done before then?
Yeah, you will. That's going to be gangster.
I'll actually. Hey, 1 or 2 of them might even hang around and jump on the old show. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Why not? Get amongst it.
Get amongst the team.
We can have it. But anyways, team, sending my love for the day.
Have a good day. See you.